They say Shujaa once killed a lion with his bare hands. His roar scattered enemies. His spear never missed. Villagers sang his name when danger approached. But one night, a small boy followed him home. And what he had inside that house shattered every story we ever knew about the giant. Because even the strongest warrior can be broken. When the battle is happening in his own home. People feared Shujaa long before they ever knew his name. He was gigantic. The kind of man whose shadow touched the ground before his feet did. His shoulders were wide enough to block a doorway, his stride long enough to cross a field in minutes. When he walked, the grass seemed to bow. Grown men lowered their eyes. Children held their breath. Women whispered, "That one. He has tasted battles most of us only dream of. He could break a tree if he wanted." Rumor has it he once killed a lion with his bare hands. Because Shujaa was not just big. He was a warrior, the kind who led raids, the kind whose roar sent enemies scattering, the kind whose spear moved like a living thing. When he ran, the earth thudded. When he fought, even seasoned fighters stepped aside. He never lost a battle. He never came back bruised. But the truth no one saw was this. The man who terrified whole battlefields could not survive his own home. Inside, his voice shrank. Inside, he was not a warrior. Inside, he was a quiet man living with a storm he never predicted. His wife, Mariah, had a tongue that could slice bark off a tree. She insulted him until he felt smaller than the boy he once was. She hit him with whatever was within reach. She mocked his strength, mocked his size, mocked the fact that everyone feared him except her. Shujaa endured everything in silence. Not because he was weak, but because he was trapped in something deeper, something older, something he had bargained for long before adulthood. When Shujaa was a boy, he was not feared. He was bullied. Mocked for his size before he grew into it. Taunted for his slow speech. Beaten by boys his own age and older. And the shame sat in his chest like a stone. So one night, after another humiliating beating, he ran into the forest to the old medicine man, the one people whispered about. The man who saw things before they happened. The witch doctor looked at him for a long time and said, "You want strength. You want fear. You want power so no one ever makes you kneel again." Shujaa nodded. The old man gave him a charm, blackened with years, humming with something unseen. With this, the witch doctor said, "Your enemies will fear you. Your body will grow strong. You will lead warriors. You will be unmatched in battle." Shujaa's heart burned with hope. But the witch doctor wasn't finished. "But listen carefully, boy. Do not marry. If you marry, your wife will break you in ways no spear can mend. And one more thing." The old man leaned close, breath thick with smoke. "You must never lay your hand on your wife, not even once. If you do, all your strength will leave you. And if the world discovers the abuse you face, your warrior spirit will flee your body forever."
You must heed the spirit's warning or face the consequences.
Shujaa was a child. He thought the man was exaggerating. He thought fear could not reach a man who held power in his own hands. So he agreed. And the charm took root. He grew massive. He became fearsome. He led raids. He returned victorious. Warriors chanted his name before battle. But life has a way of circling back to unpaid debts. When Shujaa married Mariah, he didn't think much of the witch doctor's warning. She was beautiful, sharp, full of laughter. He thought the charm had outgrown its spell. He thought he had proven the prophecy wrong. But the first time she hit him, something strange happened. A heaviness entered his bones, a weight he didn't understand. The second time, no strength saved from him. By the time years passed, Shujaa could defeat 20 men. but could not defend himself in his own home. He remembered the witch doctor's warning, every word replaying like a curse he invited with him. He never raised his hands. He never shouted. He never retaliated. Because the old man's voice followed him always. Touch her once, and your strength will die. Let the world know, and your spirit will flee. So Shujaa swallowed his pain.